start smoking.
Oh, how long have I been gone?
All right, give us a dozen invitations to parties. Hop in a cab, go out, have some fun.
Oh, have you ever been to a gay New Year's Eve party? The suicide rate is higher than all of Scandinavia combined. God, I'm exhausted. My head hurts. My arms are falling off. For the first time in my life, I have sympathy for Olga and 3 sisters.
Go out, meet someone.
Anna, an Olympic gym team performing naked could not turn me on right now. The defensive front line of the Pittsburgh Steelers could rape me on the floor of their locker room and I'd bring them up on charges. If you're trying to ditch me, forget it. Go to Burton's. Oh, God. I have 6 nephews I've never seen before and hope never to see again until they're 16. And 2 nieces. Both of my sisters and my brother's wife have turned into baby machines. God, what is happening to women? 10 years ago they were exciting entities and now they're all just turning into cows.
We were just talking about
No,
that.
I get more an image of a brood sow. Yeah. Flat out in the mud with about 10 piglets squealing around her trying to nurse. You ever seen that? Their eyes rolled back in their heads, lying in the sun in some other world.
I hope you don't think you're making it attractive. Oh, they all made me write down their kids' birthdays to be sure I'd send something. You know, there's a doomsday factor built into genes somewhere throughout the entire history of the species. It's always been the same thing. All the wrong people reproduce. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Uncle Larry.
Burton, you're a black belt in karate.
Brown.
You teach judo at the Y.
Aikido.
I don't care. One more comment and I will rip your eyes out. Oh, God, when did you last see a grown man cry?
Who was that? The day after you left, I ran into an old friend of yours.
Oh, I don't have any old friends, or if I did, I'm not going to after this trip. I'm going to be unbearable for a month.
I think he was actually closer to Robbie than he was to you.
Oh, please. I loved him dearly, but all Robbie's friends talked about was dance. With that fanatical, glazed look in their eye that sort of makes... Closer how? He wasn't crying in his own VSO cognac, was
Yeah, I
he?
think that's the only thing he drinks.
And this was where?
Midtown, mid-morning, 1 drink and I fled.
Drinking in the mid-morning. You have gone downhill without me.
I had coffee.
Who is this?
Just a pale page from my checkered past. I don't think he came here more than once. Actually, I should say I don't think he's been here more than once. So, did Anna tell you she's doing a dance for Fred?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, scares the hell out of me.
Oh, I love it. I come home and she's dancing up a storm.
Flying around here the other day, I flopped out. I think that's great. Then I think, I wonder if I could get arrested for that.
In some states.
It's all just getting a little too personal.
Good. It's supposed to be personal. Make it as personal as you can. You can't imagine a feeling everyone hasn't had. Make it personal. Tell the truth, and then write Burtonness on it.
Burton at least has made a giant leap into the unknown.
Yeah, picking up skydiving.
He started working on something real.
No, it's nothing. Goes nowhere.
It takes place in the city and is some kind of love story with real people, so of course he doesn't trust it.
I don't even know why I wrote it down. I was bored.
I think it's very hot.
So, do I get to hear it?
Let him read it. It's only 20 pages.
No, it's nothing. Come on.
This is the northern thing.
I tried to do something on the northern thing. It turned into this city thing.
We were about to toast the new year.
God, where did you get those?
Back around. There were no one there.
How many?
3. I did it in my life savings.
Oh, 3. I think I'm in love. I'm going to sleep with them.
Happy New Year.
Happy
Happy New Year.
That makes you understand what they mean by champagne.
Home again, home again.
Where the hell is there a bell at this hour?
You know, I didn't imagine there was any such thing as a real bell anymore. I always thought they were recordings blasted over loudspeakers. poets.
When I first came to New York, I had a job as a messenger. I had to take a package to this poet's loft.
Messenger?
I must have been 18.
God knows you didn't need the money.
Yeah, I know. I decided I should experience work. I forget why. Anyway, this poet's apartment was over on 4th Avenue, and we got to talking, and he asked me what I did, and I told him I was a writer. It turns out he was a poet, and I'd read some of his stuff, and he was impressed, and I was impressed, and we had a drink and a joint, and sat around. This was not a job I kept for very long.
I can see that. Actually, I imagine he was probably trying to find a way to get into your pants.
Oh, for God's sake, why does it have to be that? Why is it always that with you?
Burton, you're talking about a poet. Why is it always that? Ask your priest. I didn't invent people. It just always is that. Anyway.
So anyway, the church bell started to ring, and we're sitting on this window seat, this big open window seat, right across the street from the bell tower, when he tells me that Poe, Edgar Allan Poe, used to live in that apartment, and that those bells were the bells, 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 bells.
God, the tintinnabulation. Where?
4th Avenue and about East 10th. He got the apartment because of them.
Of course he did.
Actually, Larry, this will give you a thrill. He was gay, and I knew it. And it never crossed my mind he was anything but sincere. I really don't think he was trying to make me.
That's possible, Burton. In another world. But then again, who knows what world poets live in. So.
You want to know something? Once. You should know this. When I was 20, I had been out here 2 years and a half. This was 2 years later. I was up around Columbia. I decided to walk down to the village. I had to piss so bad about 15th Street, 8th or 9th Avenue, middle of the, say, 1 a.m., and I mean, it's cold. And it started to snow. I was feeling very high on the night, nothing chemical. I pissed up alongside a doorway. When this guy saddles up to me from out of nowhere, there wasn't another person on the street, and says, "Do you live around here?" or some dumb thing.
Have you got a match? Yeah.
And I think, this is something I should know about. I'm a writer. I'm supposed to know about these things.
Always a dangerous supposition.
I just shook it off and turned around and leaned up against the wall and watched it snow while he went down on me. I came and he put it away and said thank you, if you can believe it. And I said have a good life and went on walking down to the village. And I never thought about it again. So I'm not completely unversed in your world.
That's gorgeous. With the snow falling, and God. I mean, it's not Wuthering Heights, but God.
It was very nice, and I never thought about it again. And it didn't mean anything, but I'm not sorry it happened or any of that crap.
Oh, Lord, the innocence and freedom of yesterday.
I was just thinking that.
Actually, I don't buy those ships that pass in the night scenes, but that doesn't mean that the image of you getting blown in the snow isn't going to haunt me until the day that I die. I imagine I will be a happy... Did you showed up?
I had on a jacket, a scarf, a hat, gloves, galoshes. My fly was in it.
You don't care if, in my mind, I sort of raise your shirt to about navel and let your pants drop to about mid-thigh, do you?
Larry, be my guest. We're getting ready to go to bed here. I'm just trying to burn a little clock.
Ooh. What the hell is that?
That's gotta be Harrison.
Oh, Happy New Year, Harrison, you old queen.